Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. So today I will be talking about a player that I think is one of the most underrated in the league right now, and that is the Hitman, Harrison Smith, for the Minnesota Vikings. He's played for the Minnesota Vikings his entire career, which started in 2012, and he's still active, obviously, today. Um, He's been an All Pro once in 2017, and he made the Pro Bowl 5 times in a row. Um, and I know the Pro Bowl isn't exactly the most scientific thing, but whenever you make the Pro Bowl 5 times, it's not real. 5 times in a row, that is. It's not really an accident. Like, you have to be a very solid player to continue to do that. So, honestly, what I think is most impressive about Harrison Smith is just his durability. He's known as one of the harder hitting safeties in the league. But since his All Pro season in 2017, he's missed exactly one game for the Vikings, and that was in 2019. So I really think that people overlook Harrison Smith partially because he's on the Vikings. The Vikings, throughout his career, really haven't been super relevant. They had one season where they made the NFC Championship game. Sometimes they'll steal a playoff win, but ultimately they're not Super Bowl contenders. And I think that kind of makes him overlooked because people tend to focus on the teams that they see in late in January and February, which makes sense. Um, and to kind of drive the point home, obviously, Troy Polamalu, one of the best safeties to ever play in the NFL. He's played, if I'm doing my math right here, 3 more seasons than Harrison Smith. If we're going by the per game totals, Harrison Smith has more solo tackles, assisted tackles, and they have the same number of sacks per game, forced fumbles per game, and they have the same interception percentage per game. So if you look at the per game numbers, Harrison Smith is very comparable to Troy Polamalu. He's beating him in multiple categories. And I think the big difference is Troy Polamalu played for the Steelers, who are one of the most notorious franchises, and they get a lot of exposure, media exposure. People are always talking about the Steelers, it seems like, but the Vikings really aren't on that same level, and that kind of hurts Harrison Smith in a sense. So, yeah, that's what I think. Now, what do you think? Do you think that Harrison Smith is underrated, or do you think that he's overrated, or do you think that about where he is thought of is about where he is? I think he's probably at least a top 5 safety. I would argue Justin Simmons and Minka is pretty comparable to Harrison Smith, but I think Minka and Harrison Smith should be 2 and 3 in either order. So yeah, that's about it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.